Moving on to our first alert forecast once again, Lonnie Quinn is in our virtual studio to give us some details about what could be a little tricky morning commute for some folks.
There you go. This is not a major system. The problem is it holds a little bit of freezing rain, KJ, and I always tell you, it doesn't take a lot of freezing rain to give you some problems out there, and that's the biggest concern. Some slick spots on untreated roadways. Right now, you're looking outside. Good news is there's really no wind chill. It's 36 degrees. Well, it feels like 36. All right, let me show you how we see everything working out, because we are watching that wintry mix approach New York City. Let's pull it up here. I'll show you what it looks like on the radar picture. So different colors, right? Wherever you see that dark blue now exiting Fairfield County, that is some snow. Zoom in a little tighter. All right, let's talk colors, if you will. That purple color right up and down 684, that's some sleet. The pink color, all right, pushing over towards Ramapo, portions of Bergen County, over towards Sussex County, that's some freezing rain. And that, I think, is the worst thing that Mother Nature serves up of anything. So how do we see this progressing? All right, here's your futurecast. And you know what? When I look at this, the initialization is pretty good. Maybe this tail end would extend a little bit more to the west towards Sussex County. But there's your picture, all right? 11 p.m., watch what happens. It will drop a little bit more to the south. And by midnight, like an hour or so from now, perhaps nipping at portions of New York City. But look at the temperature in New York City, 34 degrees. Tough to get freezing rain if it's 34. Yes, there can be a column of air where that snowflake melts, maybe refreezes, but if it's not 32 at the surface, if it comes down as a raindrop, it's tough to get. I think you get some melting sleet. Freezing rain at 34 is tough, all right? But that's your situation at midnight. Watch the east end, 36 in Riverhead. It's raining by 1 a.m., still raining out there, 35 degrees, and mostly rain out around the east end as it pushes off. And then you will get some temperatures that are cool enough in the morning for some slick spots and some refreezing out there, because whatever's wet, if you're below 32, you will be refreezing. So make a walk with me this way. Let's talk about how much ice we see out there. It's not a whole lot. Take a peek right here. So right now the suggestions are in and around Greenwich, Connecticut. 3 100ths, the biggest number I can find anywhere on the map. 1 100th in New York City for icing. All right, only takes a little glaze, but it wouldn't be much. Snowfall, we don't see much at all. You know, 3/10 around Monticello, maybe a 1/10 around Poughkeepsie. So it's not a whole lot of moisture. It's just that some of it could be in the form of some freezing rain. The next thing I really want to talk to you about is what we're going to see as we look ahead. And that is going to be a day that ends up maxing out at 42 degrees. The first one we've had in a long time, where we are 1 degree above average, and it comes with a lot of sunshine. So the morning could be kind of tricky out there, but it should get better much quicker as you push into your day. And then we watch this possibility for the storm of the weekend, right? I just quickly want to show you this. Let's pull that up here, and I'll just show you that right now, this is not going to be our storm. Put it into motion. Watch how it comes close to the area. It stays offshore. Here it comes, sort of merging right there, moving up the shoreline, but not into our area. So none of the models are picking us up with any sort of snow out there for Sunday. At one point, we thought, hey, maybe this is going to be sizable. No, not happening. Let's wrap it up here, guys. I'm going to move this way, and let's pull up the extended forecast right there so everybody can see how it works out over the next 7 days. And the story really is warm air. Every day there, you are above the freezing mark. In fact, once you get above 41, 42 degrees, you are above average. I see 44 Saturday for your Valentine's Day, 42 Sunday, 44 Monday, a 46 Tuesday. And you know what? A couple of bonus days there will even be in the 40s beyond that. So there you have it. I see a 43, a 43. KJ? The freezer stuff is in the rearview mirror for now. It may very well come back before the winter's over, but right now, pretty good 10-day span.
I heard you say warm air, and my ears just perked right up.
Who would think that I'm talking about 43? KJ, get your bathing suit.
Oh, I don't know about that, but I will welcome 40 degrees. Thank you, Lonnie.